What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, breaking news. Massive breaking news. It has officially, verbally been agreed upon for August 16th in Saudi Arabia. You're going to get undefeated two-division world champion, former undisputed lightweight world champion, former WBC junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney, take on two-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, and now will be former WBO junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Teofimo Lopez. Everybody saw the saga and the rant that Teofimo Lopez, who is 23 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout at 27 years of age. He's standing 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. He threw a hissy fit in a rant because undefeated, unified WBA, IBF, Ring Magazine, welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Jerron Boots Ennis said, no, you bring nothing to the table. You don't interest me. I'm not interested in the fight. And he turned it down officially. Boots Ennis is 34 wins, no loss, no draw, 30 wins by way of knockout, but he's looking to unify against other welterweights, 147 pounds, and the champions before he moves up and ventures into 154. He's not interested in Teofimo Lopez, who's never had a fight at 147 pounds. He's a 140-pound champion. With that said, Devin the Dream Haney, who is 32 wins, no losses, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, he automatically was supposed to be in line for Teofimo Lopez fight anyway. They are two of the four kings. They fought on that card on May 2nd in New York in Times Square. It was to set up Ryan Garcia, who was the main event against Rolando Rolly Romero, who got upset by Rolly Romero, right? Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney was supposed to rematch in October of their blunder fight that took place last April. And Ryan Garcia lost to Rolly Romero. Devin Haney was the second fight on the card. He fought against Jose Ramirez, former unified junior welterweight champion. He won, but not in the most crowd-pleasing performance. And Teofimo Lopez fought Arnold Barboza, defending his title, and he won, and not in the most crowd-pleasing performance, okay? But I think Teofimo Lopez's performance was the best performance of the night of them all, and some would say Rolly Romero. Nonetheless, the objective was always to be Ryan Garcia versus Rolly, Devin versus Jose Ramirez, Teo versus Barboza. Then it was supposed to be Devin versus Ryan Garcia in October, Teo versus possibly Jerron Ennis or somebody else, and the winner fights each other at 147. But Ryan got upset. Boots is not interested, and His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh is saying, let's go straight away into this. This was the plan at the end of the pot of the gold at the end of the rainbow anyway. So let's just go ahead and go straight away in this, since Ryan Garcia has no interest in fighting Devin Haney in October. And Jerron Ennis only wants to unify the belts against 47-pound champions. And so now, as I told you guys a week ago, that they had a plan in place for Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. And you saw Teofimo Lopez, he go at and throw shots and diss Turki Al-Sheikh last night, saying that he was a dictator, right? Using the word as reference of the penis and a dictator, right? Someone who rules with all the power, right? Because Turki Al-Sheikh is telling him, listen, when you signed a 3-fight deal over here, you want this bag, now you got to fight Devin Haney. It's a 50-50 fight. Teo rather fight Jerron Ennis because he's in a win-win situation. If you beat Jerron Ennis, you did the unthinkable, you dared to be great. If you lose, you were supposed to lose. Period, right? No skin off his back. Jerron Ennis is in a lose-lose situation. If he beats Teo and doesn't look great, he got exposed. If he beats Teo, he was supposed to. He's the bigger, stronger, naturally more athletic guy at a higher weight class, right? And a unified champion. So Boots don't want that. He wants to be undisputed at 147. Turki Al-Sheikh wants Devin Haney versus Teo. The Four Kings 2.0 was Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and Tank Davis. Well, here you have Devin fought Ryan, Tank fought Ryan, Now Teo needs to fight and get in the mix, and that's what Turkey Al-Sheikh want. But this is not a lose-lose or win-win situation for Teo. This is actually a fight where it's a 50-50 fight, and questions will be answered on both parts. Because Teo is athletic, explosive with power. Devin Haney is a pure boxer with range, but he had that situation with Ryan Garcia where he got dropped 3 times, took punishment in that fight. And in the fight with Jose Ramirez, he didn't really want to engage. But it was said that that's because he was looking towards the Ryan Garcia fight and just trying to get through this fight with Jose Ramirez. So in this fight with Teofimo Lopez has power. We've seen Devin Haney get buzzed. We've seen him on the canvas. But guess what? He shows the heart that he keeps getting up. But he also shows us that he's a masterclass boxer and could be very slick. And we saw Teofimo Lopez struggle with masterclass boxers. Sando Martin, where he unofficially got dropped twice. He lost to George Kambosos, who was a counterpuncher. He arguably lost to Jermaine Ortiz. He struggles with masterclass boxers. So now, August 16th, Saudi Arabia, they're looking to put this fight on. Now they're just waiting for Teofimo Lopez to sign his portion. They both sides have now officially verbally agreed to the showdown, because guess what? Teo now tried to backtrack. After he dissed Turkey Al-Sheikh on social media, he tried to delete it. But it's social media. In today's time, people are quick. They're just going to screenshot it, period. There's nothing you can do about that. Once you hit send, it's in the world and people see it, period. So now he has to, where he going to get that money from? He already tore the bridge down with Top Rank. They ain't trying to do it with him, right? They put him in fights, but they ain't trying to put it, they ain't going to pay him a ton. That's where the money come from. That's where the fights come from. Now he got to make the fight. See, this is why he called Turkey a dictator, because Turkey is telling him, you got to fight Devin Haney or kick the road. Kick the rocks down the road, baby. Hit the yellow brick road. And he ain't want to fight Devin Haney. He never wanted to fight Devin Haney. And it's ironic because it's a fight that he could win. I don't think he's going to win, but it's a 50-50 fight. I think Devin Haney going to win. I think Devin Haney will use his boxing ability, his range, his jab, and that's going to frustrate Teofimo Lopez. And Devin Haney will win. But it's not to say Devin Haney don't like to get in fights. He gets countered, right? He got to clean up things on his defense. So Teofimo Lopez is no scrub. So make it happen. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. August 16th, Saudi Arabia. Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. All one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.